Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for, I can't believe it, it's August 28th through September 3rd, 2023. Next Monday is Labor Day, so we're at the last week of August. Last week we had soulmate, romance, truth, and integrity from the Healing with the Angel cards by During Virtue. We had No, It's Not Time Yet from St. Michael's Sword of Light by Radley Valentine. And then we had Block Out Distractions by the Angels of Abundance from Doreen and Grant Virtue. So I hope you were able to work with those energies last week. We did go into Mercury in retrograde. So currently this week we're in retrograde. We're in the first week of retrograde. There's 3 weeks to it. There's a shadow 3 weeks and then a shadow going out. We're in the throes, the beginnings of Mercury in retrograde. So you might notice your electronics not working quite like you'd like them to. You might have, extra difficulties when you send an email. You might have to send it again because it didn't arrive. You might have trouble with your maps, your navigational systems. These are the things that Mercury tends to interfere with. It's communication of any kind, what kind of ways we communicate. So there might be a misunderstanding between you and your friend, or you and your family, or you and your spouse. So just know this is part of the retrograde. When we have a retrograde, because we're coming out, we're in our last kind of week of Venus in retrograde, which is about love. Retrogrades are about rethinking, redoing, any of the returning back to where we were to see if there is situations that we could have changed, and if so, would we do it differently now? It's about renewal. It's about renewing our sense of where are we in our lives. Right? It gives us an opportunity to stop and pause and look back. Venus in retrograde has been all about relationships. What relationships do we want to continue with? What do we want to let go of? Right? So watch for that this week. Also, it's about us really, again, the self-care, making sure we have balance. Pardon me, we're going into the last quarter, September, October, November. So September is the end of the third quarter, and then we're going to be going into the fourth quarter. So September is the ending, right? It's the 9th month. So we want to see what we can tie up before October 1 so that we can move forward with something that might be a new business. It could be getting your resume ready and changing jobs. It can be anything about that. This is a time of rethinking, redoing, renewal keeps coming up. So it's a time for us to renew. It's time for us to stop, to allow ourselves to take the time to really be clear about what we want. So I'm going to start with the Healing with the Angel deck, and let's see what St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel have for us this week. Oh, I have reintroducing. So maybe you're reintroducing some foods. Maybe you're changing your diet and you want to reintroduce some foods. This is the week to do that. It's about allowing yourself, again, that time to like retreat. There's the again, retreating back, retreating into ourselves, allowing ourselves time. This is all about, it feels like we get in that frenzy, and everything is in a frenzy right now, and everybody's angry, and we have hurricanes, and we have floods, and we have earthquakes, and we have fires, and it seems like there's nowhere to hide. That everywhere we are, it doesn't feel particularly safe. So this is a week to figure out how we can find our own safety, calling in our angels. That's why I use St. Michael. St. Michael makes me feel safe, allowing yourself to know that everything is okay. That when you vibrate up here, it's less likely that you're going to have something down in the lower vibrations hit you. You know, be careful, obviously, be safe, but really just tap into your groundedness, tap into your connection. You'll know where you should be and when. Listen to your gut. Listen to that. Allow yourself to start to really pay attention. So the first card we have is Divine Guidance. Then we have Emerging. And finally, we have Guardian Angel. So the energies I'm picking up on are correct. Listen to that Divine Guidance. Here's that yellow center. That's us. What are we going to listen to? Are we going to listen to the chatter that we hear out there? Or are we going to stop, turn our electronics off, maybe take a break, sit outside, take a walk without any kind of distraction, really tap in and feel our hearts. What do we want? What is our heart's desire? What are we so afraid of? And is the fear justified? Sometimes fear is absolutely justified, but also it's about acknowledging the fear, saying, okay, does this fear have any bearing on my life today? Or was it something that I got triggered by that happened in my past? And then once you can acknowledge that, maybe it's not your fear. Maybe it's the fear you're picking up on other people. You have to figure out how to discern. Discernment is a good one to have this week. Discernment for the divine guidance. Because when you do that, you start to emerge into who you are. And notice it has the blue, kind of the blue of my shirt here, right? It's throat chakra. How am I going to emerge? How am I going to emerge into feeling more safe? How am I going to merge into who I am supposed to be now? You know, we've had the Venus in retrograde time. We've looked and we said, you know, how can I be more of who I am? How can I be more authentic? How can I show up and just be myself? Whether people like it or not, doesn't matter. It's you showing up. Now, having said that, you don't want to provoke anybody intentionally, not that you do, but when we show up, we just want to show up hopefully with kindness, with graciousness. If they're grumpy, no, it's not you. Sometimes I walk into a room and people don't like me, and it's nothing I've done. They don't like my look. They don't like my vibration. Usually I end up annoying people who have a very low vibration, not intentionally. I used to annoy my brother-in-law. I just said hi. Or, you know, I used to annoy my mother by just being there because I reminded her of her mother, my grandma, that I loved and was close to, and was told that I was very much like. So sometimes it's not us. Sometimes it's just the circumstance. So watch where that comes in for the emerging. Where do you need to emerge? You know, and then finally, ask your guardian angel to help you. You know, your guardian angels are trying to talk to you. They're trying to help you. You've asked for help. Now you have to allow them to help you. And it can be as simple as helping them, you know, saying, wow, you know, I feel very overwhelmed. Can you help me make doing laundry easier? Or can I clean faster? Or can you help me with time? I feel like I have no time. So you ask the time angels, your guardian angels, to help the time angels slow your time down. Ask for 1 minute to become 3 minutes. When you slow down, time slows down. When you speed up, time speeds up. When we get caught up in the frenzy of everything, you know, like we're on a hamster wheel and we can't get off, sometimes we just have to stop. Close our eyes and breathe. If we're at work, sometimes it means just stepping away and stepping outside if we can, or going to the bathroom, or doing something where we get some time to reconnect, rebalance ourselves. Remember the color of the rainbow. Remember red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, white. Repeat that. Go in the bathroom, take a breath, go in the stall, you know, give yourself a little privacy, close your eyes, envision you're on the beach, somewhere where it's beautiful, maybe it's in the mountains, and you're going to just run that over and over in your mind about 3 times. Red, orange, yellow, breathe in, breathe out, green, blue, indigo, white. right? Then really quickly, you're going to visualize a tube of light coming down behind you, a pillar of light that goes through from your crown, but it goes through your indigo, through your blue, through your green, through your yellow, through your orange, through your red, all the way down to Mother Earth. Now, in that very split second of being in your favorite place, visualizing yourself rebalancing, you are now rebalanced and you're ready to face whatever it is that you have to. And you'll start to notice that even though you go in and you're all agitated, if you can rebalance yourself, if you can ground yourself, you'll feel much better. And asking your guardian angels to help you do that is the perfect way, because they can help you rebalance very quickly. Right? Pardon me. I have to have some water. There's my throat chakra. Wanting to speak and being stopped from speaking, right? So ask the guardian angels to help you, because you are emerging and you're getting the divine guidance properly. All right, so our next deck we're going to use is the Sword of Light. We're going to ask St. Michael to kind of give us some more insight potentially, or give us something we need to work on this week. Okay, here we go. Trust the guidance you're receiving. This is great. This is exactly goes with the other one, right? The divine guidance card. Archangel Uriel, she's yellow, okay, or he, depending. It can be Ariel, it can be Uriel. Uriel is yellow. Has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. Okay, so Uriel is saying, I'm coming in this week and I'm going to cut away, kind of like St. Michael does, but he's going to cut away in the yellow center, because if you remember, the divine guidance is yellow, trusting our guide. So when Uriel comes in, because I do call him in, he's one of my 4 I work with when I use these cards. He's saying, look, I will cut away the fray. I will help you have clarity. I will help you be able to hear what you're supposed to hear. I'll help you feel what you're supposed to feel. Trust that divine guidance. And ask Uriel, say, Uriel, I need some help today. I'm not hearing my divine guidance, or I'm not feeling it. Can you help me? Help me. Give me a sign that you're there. And you will get a sign. I promise you. And then last but not least, we're going to ask the abundance angels, what do we need to know this week? Okay, here we go. Partnership. Wow. All right. So this is all about partnership this week. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Okay, partnerships. So what I would suggest is you start to look around and see, who are you already partnering with, right? And also, if new partnerships are coming in, does someone want to collaborate with you? Like in business, say for instance with me, does someone want to come in and collaborate with me, and maybe we do a workshop together? I don't know. That's just coming from, how partnerships show up, right? What other kind of partnerships do you want in your personal life? Healthy ones, right? So we've been looking during this Venus in retrograde, what relationships are working for us and what relationships aren't. And they can be in personal, they can be in business, but it's about us deciding what it is we want with the boundaries we put in place. So it's saying you've worked on it. Again, there's the slight yellow here, right? Now we have the pink. The pink is the high heart. It's the high heart of God. It's that pink energy, that love energy. So the partnership can come in a love relationship. It can be in an existing relationship that you have now, or it can be in new partnerships showing up. So watch this week for partnerships. You might even want to journal on that. What do partnerships look like? What kind of partnerships do I want? How do I want them to feel? I want them to be healthy. I want them to, I want everybody to get along. right? Say you're in partnership with someone in your love life, but they don't get along with your friends. That needs to change. You want them all to be compatible, right? Compatible energies. So watch where the partnerships are going to show up this week, okay? And also remember that Uriel is helping you with your receiving your divine guidance, that your guardian angels are there to help you emerge, and then finally that you have the divine guidance that you need. So I hope you like this mini reading. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, you know the drill. Also, in the comments below, it will be how you can get a hold of me. I am available this week again. I do have some openings for readings for Reiki and for coaching sessions. If you need some help with your financial fears, let me know. I'm still working on putting that coaching package together, but you know, reach out for a discovery call, or we can meet for coffee if you're in person here, or if we're on Zoom, we can each get our coffee and we can have a discovery call. But know that I'm here to help you in any way you need. And if there's questions you have, feel free to reach out to me. You can message me in Facebook. That's an easy way to get a hold of me. Or you can, if you know me, you can call me, or you can send an email, or you can text me. I'm more than happy to help wherever I can. Just remember that we're in this together. We're in a partnership. Funny, that's how that partnership's coming in, right? We have a partnership. Even though I'm not with you in a day-to-day way, I am here and I am offering any kind of assistance I can give to you. So you just think on that. Let me know. Remember, we are in partnership, not only with ourselves, but with our angels, with our families, with our loved ones, with our work. We're in partnership with the planet so that we can make it a better place. Go out there, have a great week. Don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar, and I will see you next Monday on Labor Day. Have a great one.